COVID-19 hit us all hard. It hit Vegas businesses hard too. But through it all, the Vegas Chamber has been right here with you, right here for you. We've given away more than 300 free memberships, organized more than 50 webinars, delivering effective tools straight to businesses. We've worked relentlessly to deliver hope and opportunity, and your Vegas Chamber is doing whatever it takes to guide our community into the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and CEO of the Vegas Chamber, Mary Beth Seawald.
Welcome to the Vegas Chamber's annual State of the Chamber and Installation event. While this year's event is very different than years past, it is so wonderful to have so many of our members and our community leaders join us virtually to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of the Vegas Chamber in the past year. And we also welcome our new chair, Gina Bonjovi, and the 2021 trustees. During our time together today, we're going to reflect on the past year and what the Vegas Chamber has done to help you during these difficult times. And we'll look ahead to brighter days in 2021 as we celebrate the Vegas Chamber's legacy of 110 years in our community. Since 1911, the Vegas Chamber's dedication to you hasn't wavered at all, from the Hoover Dam to McCarran International Airport to the LVCVA and everything in between. The Chamber has been here through it all as a builder of our community and a champion of our businesses. And our commitment to you, our members, is as strong as ever as we double down on Las Vegas in 2021. Before we get started, I want to thank our member sponsors. Through their generosity, the Chamber is able to offer dynamic programs to you. We want to thank them for their kind support. Eide Bailly, Hightower Las Vegas, KNPR Nevada Public Radio, Nevada Broadcasters Association, Nevada State Bank, NV Energy, Republic Services, Vegas Golden Knights, Wells Fargo, and Winans Investment. And we want to give a special thank you to John Boyko and the outstanding team at Structure Exhibits. 2020 has been a difficult year for our businesses. Whether providing you with immediate access to the best information and expertise when it came to resources such as Payroll Protection Program and the EIDL loans, or serving as your voice during the special session of the Nevada Legislature, the Vegas Chamber's mission was to protect you, stand up for you, and fight for you. Thanks to the leadership of our 2020 chairman, Tom Burns, the Vegas Chamber has done whatever it takes to help you during this extraordinarily difficult time. Please welcome Chairman Tom Burns, President of Cragen & Pike Insurance. Well, here we are, Tom. Welcome to Installation 2020.
Thanks, Mary Beth. It's good to see you.
Well, you too. We're socially distanced. What a great event this has been so far.
We've gotten much better at it, haven't we?
I know. We're fast learners.
That's right.
You know, speaking of 2020, we've said several times, you said, you know, they didn't give us a handbook for this year, right. And there were a lot of challenges. It was a tough year for businesses, tough year for the community. Wasn't the year you signed up for sure, as chairmanship, but man, you have played such a pivotal leadership role for the Chamber. What are some of your key takeaways about this year?
Sure. Well, I think there are a couple of things that I noticed out of Las Vegas and Nevada as a whole. You know, first of all, you're right. This wasn't the year that I thought I was going to get, although I've learned a lot and it's been very, very, very rewarding. I've noticed the resiliency of Nevada and specifically Las Vegas. You know, as a city, we made it through the Great Depression. We made it through 9/11. We made it through the PepCon explosion. We made it through the Great Recession in 1 October. And yet we continue to reinvent ourselves and continue to strive and thrive through these conditions. So that's something that's very Nevada and very Las Vegas. There was a sense of community. You know, the frontline workers were amazing. And I want to certainly acknowledge the healthcare workers because they were incredible, but you had other folks that stepped up too. Grocery store workers, truckers, all contributed to our community and keeping us going. And then finally, the innovation. businesses were finding unique ways to stay open, whether it was curbside delivery or delivery as a whole or shopping online. All of those things were got the Nevada mind and Las Vegas mind thinking.
It's true. I mean, you say that all the businesses stepped up. The Vegas Chamber also stepped
Yes.
up to provide our members and all businesses, not just our members, with the latest information and resources to help them. And one of the stories that we heard that meant so much to us as a team at the Chamber was Kathy Brooks at the Hydrant Club, who said, not only did the Vegas Chamber save my business, but you guys saved my life. And so it's stories like that that are so gratifying. But what would you say is it that is the most, what is the thing that you're the most proud of?
Sure. Well, there are a number of things. One of them was how early the Chamber got engaged. We were engaged very early in the process. You know, we did over 70 webinars over the year. There were more people that attended webinars by the end of August this year that attended all of our events than the prior year. And they were full of great information, whether it was about EIDL loans or PP, how to deal with the SBA. We had our governor, we had all of our congressional members, and so they were highly informative, and I think we got a lot out of those things.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Additionally, you know, we got the the layoff protection program out there, and that helped 30 businesses and over 300 employees keep their job by us funding that, in a great partnership with Workforce Connection. Additionally, we've got the Resources of Workforce Connection in the lobby of the Chamber, a very unique program, only one like it in the country. We got recognized a national award of the National Workforce Associations. That was quite an honor. And that allows our employers to look up with employees that have new unique skills that they can take advantage of. And finally, we got the U.S. Bank program, which is a personal coaching program that the U.S. Bank has put in conjunction with the Chamber. Also, the only one like it in the United States. And so we've done some outstanding things about bringing resources to bear for our members that are unique to being a Chamber member.
And I would say that, you know, you led the charge. Another thing that we did, you're very humble about this, but you led the charge for us in Carson City for both special legislative sessions, testifying at all hours of the night, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and you know, your position, your expertise, your knowledge, you're the right person at the right place at the right time. And you were instrumental in leading the charge in testifying and passing limited liability legislation. And the governor gave you some special accolades for that.
Yeah, it was quite an achievement. I think it was one of the most important things we did in the last year. We wanted to make sure, with all the uncertainty that's out in the environment right now, that we could pull a little bit of uncertainty out of the environment. And we knew that if we had our small businesses that were doing all the right things, following the protocol, we didn't want them subject to frivolous lawsuits. And so this law does that. And you're right, at one of our events where the governor was zooming in to give a speech, when he got to the end, he got off script and he leaned into the camera and he was talking to our members and said, you need to know that but for the Chamber, this law doesn't pass. And again, we were the first one in the United States to have such a law to protect our small businesses, who also are protecting their employees and their customers as it goes along as well.
Well, Tom, and we couldn't have done any of that without all of your great and excellent leadership. So, you know, and it's a testament. Your business, Cragen & Pike,
Yep.
has been a Chamber member since its founding in 1911.
Right.
You are Nevada through and through.
Yes.
You're not necessarily red for rebels. You're not necessarily blue for the Wolfpack. You just love this state. What does the Chamber reaching its 110-year milestone, what does that mean to you?
Boy, being able to hang around for 110 years is pretty neat. By the way, neither one of us were there at the beginning, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Let's just clarify that.
That's right. So, but it means that both entities had to believe in this city because we rely on this city. We had to believe in it. We had to invest in it. We had to be a part of it. And we had to evolve with it as time went on. And so I think both entities have made an effect on Southern Nevada, and we're proud to call it home.
Well, you know, again, I keep talking about your pride in Nevada and how much you care about this entire state, from north to south, east to west, the rurals, you name it. What is it that fills you with the most satisfaction in 2020?
Yeah, so that could be a long list, but I'll narrow it down. One is picking my successor. Gina Bongiovi is going to do a great job. I'm so excited for the work she's going to do, and you're supposed to pick somebody that's better and brighter than you, and I got myself an A on that. I'm also very proud of the leadership of the chamber, you in particular, and as well as the staff, and how hard they worked. I could not believe how well you guys stepped up and just nailed it the whole way through. Obviously, we talked about the special session and the passing of the limited liability. That's a huge issue. And then, one of the things that I wanted to do when my term started was to make sure that we convened with other trade associations and other chambers throughout the state and throughout the city. And I didn't know COVID was the glue that was going to do that, but the chamber did an amazing job of bringing those people together. We had weekly calls for about 3 months, every Friday afternoon, to get everybody updated about where we're at and what we're doing. And so that was really a tremendous outcome. Again, I didn't know COVID was going to be the glue that held that together, but it was something I wanted to accomplish.
Well, Tom, I can't tell you how much we appreciate your leadership and your dedication. And now, I don't know if you know about this, but we're going to invite Gina Bongiovi up to the stage to give you a little surprise.
Oh, all right.
Gina.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Gina.
All right. Demask, right?
Yep.
So, Tom, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Vegas Chamber and our membership and our thousands of customers the Chamber serves, thank you very much for your time, your leadership, especially your coaching of me, your talent and the great support you gave to this organization and its members in these very trying times. Well, this was, again, as Mary Beth said, not the year you anticipated when you said yes to this job. You really have risen to the occasion and done a phenomenal job in leading the organization, helping members during this time of one of the most trying times in our business community. You've worked tirelessly to serve our members and the community, and under your steadfast leadership, the Chamber has stood alongside our members as they have struggled through these tough economic times. So it's now my honor to present you with this award.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words, and it has been my honor. I've enjoyed it very much.
And now we have a short video highlighting some of Tom's work as chairman during this past year.
The resource that the chamber has been invaluable. Virtual webinars that were put on by the staff, we have more attendance at those year to date than we had at all of our live events combined last year. So being a member of the chamber, we have the ability to have our voice heard. And in Nevada, it really matters. We're really proud of the fact that we're the longest running member of the chamber. That's quite a badge of honor for Craig and Pike, and excited to be a part of that. The chamber has been an invaluable asset for us, as I said, from the standpoint of providing a voice for us in Carson City, but not only in Carson City, but in Washington, D.C., as well as locally, so that we can be heard. We have a remarkable sense of community here in Las Vegas. I'm very proud of my hometown. We've made it through the Depression, and we made it through 9/11, and we made it through 1 October. And so there's no reason we're not going to make it through this. We'll thrive again, I promise.
Wow, it was such a busy year for you, Tom. And we want to thank Tom's wife, Shelley Burns, for her support and understanding this year. Shelley, you have been such an invaluable support to Tom this year, and especially as he worked extra hours, day and night, to give all of his support to the Vegas Chamber and our members. We so appreciate having you as part of our Chamber family as well. Tom, you need to get off to your Zoom presentation with the other trustees. And Gina, we'll see you in just a minute. And now, it's the time we've all been waiting for. It's trustee installation time. It's been a monumental year for the Vegas Chamber. You heard about the many chamber accomplishments and milestones from Chairman Burns. When we kicked off the year, the outlook for Las Vegas was brighter than ever, with so many new opportunities on the horizon. Yet, just a few weeks later, the world completely changed. The Vegas Chamber stepped up right away, knowing that more than ever, you needed us to be there for you. I want to thank the Chamber team, who every day was absolutely driven with the mission to serve you. Although we worked remotely, their hard work and dedication to you was stronger than ever. I also want to thank our partners throughout the entire state, other chambers across the state, the LVGEA, trade associations, our congressional delegation, the Small Business Administration, Workforce Connections, the Governor's Office, the Department of Employment, Training, and Rehabilitation, the Governor's Office of Economic Development, the Department of Business and Industry, Clark County, and our municipalities, and especially Clark County Commission Chair Marilyn Kirkpatrick, just to name a few. And I want to especially thank our 2020 Board of Trustees for their leadership and guidance throughout the entire year. Many of their contributions were behind the scenes, lending their expertise, stepping up with resources, and thinking ahead so that we're prepared to help you with future needs. And now, let's meet the Vegas Chamber's 2021 Board of Trustees. Trustees, please wave your hand as your name is called. Paul Anderson, Boyd Gaming. Joe Asher, William Hill, U.S. Brandon Barcuff, NV Energy. Lisa Beckley, The Beckley Group. Danielle Bisterfeld, The Howard Hughes Corporation. Carrie Boobles, Vegas Golden Knights. Vincent Simonis, Wells Fargo. Tyler Corder, Finley Automotive Group. Teresa DiLoretto, Nevada Military Support Alliance. Brigadier General Michael Drowley, Nellis Air Force Base. Michael Fetter, Dickinson Wright. Mark Hutchison, Hutchison and Steffen Law Firm. Gregory Lee, Eureka Casino Resort. Dr. Rex Liu, Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Napoleon McCallum, the Las Vegas Sands Corporation. Bill Nelson, BDO. Boyd Nelson, Southwest Gas Corporation. Tina Quigley, Desert Research Institute. Retired Brigadier General Robert Novotny, Skyracer Consulting. Carla Perez, the Valley Health System. Chase Rankin, Las Vegas Review-Journal. Vincent Sanudo, Republic Services. Mark Shearer, Las Vegas Raiders. Larry Singer, Newmark Knight Frank. Vicki Van Metren, Roseman University College of Medicine. Chris Way, KTNV Channel 13. Dr. Whitfield, Dr. Keith Whitfield, UNLV. Let's give our trustees a huge round of applause. And now let me introduce our executive committee and officers. Mr. Hugh Anderson, Hightower, Las Vegas, and Chairman of the Government Affairs Committee. Mr. Tom Burns, Cragen and Pike, and immediate past Chairman. Michael Bolanini, Cox Communications. Betsy Fretwell, Switch. Lisa Howfield, KLAS 8 News Now and Chair of the Membership Committee. Mr. John Guidry, Bank of Nevada. Lori Nelson Kraft, Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority and President of the Vegas Chambers Leadership Foundation. Ellen Schulhofer, Brownstein Hyatt Farber Schreck. Terry Shirey, Nevada State Bank. Chris Wilcox, Eide Bailey LLP and Chairman of the Finance Committee. Ryan Woodward, National Technical Institute. Alex Dixon, Pure Star, and your chairman-elect who will serve as 2022 chairman. And now it is an honor for me to introduce Mayor Carolyn Goodman, who will administer the oath of office. As mayor, she has been a champion of Las Vegas economic development, tourism, and bringing Major League sports to Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Las Vegas Mayor Carolyn Goodman. Hi, Mayor.
Hi, Mary Beth. It's so great to see you. I am very honored to be here today to administer the oath of office to the 2021 Board of Trustees. For 110 years, the Vegas Chamber has been a vital part of our community and helped shape Las Vegas from a small railroad town in 1911 into the global iconic city that it is today. As trustees of the Vegas Chamber, you are accepting a leadership role of utmost importance. Your fellow chamber members have chosen you to ensure that this dynamic organization remains a strong advocate for businesses in Southern Nevada, especially now as we strive to rebuild our economy. Members of the 2021 Board of Trustees, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will administer the office to which you were elected to the best of your ability and judgment in conformity with the bylaws of the Chamber, that you will, in all acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and integrity, and safeguard the best interests of the Las Vegas business community, the Vegas Chamber, and the welfare of its membership? Do you accept? If so, say, I do.
I do.
By virtue of the authority bestowed upon me, I do hereby proclaim each of you duly installed. Congratulations, trustees. Now, I'm proud to introduce your 2021 Chamber Chairwoman, Ms. Gina Bonjovi, owner of Bonjovi Law. Gina, would you please come forward? Gina, as Chairwoman of the Vegas Chamber Board of Trustees, you will be looked upon as a spokesperson for members of the largest business association in Nevada. You will be carrying on the important legacy of the Vegas Chamber as it celebrates its 110th year. And you will be called upon to appear as the leader of businesses in many areas of our community and at the Nevada legislature. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will administer the office of Chairwoman of the Board of Trustees to the best of your ability and judgment in conformity with the bylaws of the Chamber, that you will, in all acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and integrity, and endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of the Las Vegas business community, the Vegas Chamber, and the welfare of the Chamber's membership. Do you accept? If so, say, "I do."
I do.
By the authority bestowed upon me, I do hereby proclaim you duly installed. Congratulations, Chairwoman Bon Jovi. Before I formally introduce your new chair, we have some special messages from a few colleagues for her.
Congratulations, Chairwoman Bon Jovi.
Hey Gina, congratulations on being installed.
Congratulations, Gina.
I wish you a fantastic 2021 in that position.
Hey Gina, congratulations.
Congratulations, Gina. We're so excited for your leadership in 21. It's going to be a big year, no pressure, but we got to fill up these hotel rooms, fight the pandemic, and reduce unemployment. Good luck.
We are so excited for your leadership of the Chamber going forward in 2021. It'll be a year of recovery, and we are so excited about your energy to take on this challenge.
I'm excited to be able to work with you in this role and know that you're going to do an amazing job. Looking forward to everything that we're going to be able to accomplish in 2021.
I'm really happy to see yet another native of Las Vegas leading the charge for Vegas Chamber and local businesses.
You have my support and congratulations. You go, girl.
Hi, I'm Bobby Misko and I work with Gina at Bon Jovi Law Firm. More importantly, I'm lucky enough to call her my fiance. G, you're the smartest, hardest working, and most selfless person I've ever met. And I think it's safe to say that nobody deserves this position more than you do. I'm extremely excited to share the journey ahead as, I'm just going to say it, probably the most handsome First Lady in recent Chamber history. Yep, that feels good. Anyway, I know you're going to rock and roll, kick butt, take names, and get after it. Congrats, and I love you.
Wow, is it ever clear that Chairwoman Bon Jovi has an army supporting her? With that, it is my honor to introduce your new Chairwoman 2021 of the Board of Trustees for the Vegas Chamber, Gina Bon Jovi.
Thank you, Mayor Goodman. I am honored to be sworn in by you. Thank you, Mary Beth. I look forward to working with you this year as we strive to serve the needs of our members. And thank you to our 2021 Board of Trustees. They are a talented group of business and community leaders who make sure the Vegas Chamber continues to drive our business community forward. The Chamber also benefits from the engagement and guidance of dedicated individuals who have served many years as Chamber trustees. Last year, the Vegas Chamber established an emeritus board of experienced former trustees who've been invaluable in shaping this organization. Today, we are inducting 3 more former Chamber trustees into this distinguished group. We are happy to have them join us via Zoom. Our 2021 Emeritus Board inductees are Michael Bonner of Greenberg Traurig, Bob Brown of Opportunity Village, and Steve Hill of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. Would our Emeritus Board members please raise their right hands? In your capacity as Emeritus Board members, do you promise to share your wisdom with the Chamber Chairman, Board of Trustees, and CEO when called to do so? Will you be a champion for the Vegas Chamber in the community and encourage other business leaders to be a part of it? Will you endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of the Las Vegas business community, the Vegas Chamber, and the welfare of the Chamber's membership? Do you accept? If so, say I do.
I do.
By the authority bestowed on me, I do hereby proclaim you duly installed. Congratulations, Emeritus Board members. I would like to present these medallions distinguishing your new status as Emeritus Trustees. They are symbols of the trust we place in you and your tremendous service to the Chamber. Let's give a round of applause to our newest Emeritus Trustees. I begin my term as chair of the Vegas Chamber Board of Trustees with deep gratitude, mild disbelief that I'm entering this role, and profound optimism for the year to come. I want to thank Tom Burns for his guidance, along with the entire Board of Trustees, our steadfast President and CEO, Mary Beth Seawald, and all of our Chamber members for placing your trust in me. I want to begin by addressing the elephant in the room. Yes, John Bon Jovi, whose name is actually spelled the same as mine, is supposedly my distant cousin. I've never met him, and I've been thus far unsuccessful in getting front row seats to his concerts. Although we've never met, fun fact, we are both small business owners. The band members in Bon Jovi are actually John's employees. You may not know that my law firm was not my first small business. In fact, I really didn't want to be a lawyer, but I struggled to find legal advice for my fledgling marketing company and just happened to also be a licensed attorney. So just over 12 years ago, and 3 years after I started my first company, I started Bon Jovi Law Firm. For those of you doing the math, that was 2008. Great timing, right? In hindsight, I suppose there's nowhere to go but up when starting a small business, serving other small businesses in the middle of the Great Recession in one of the hardest hit communities in the nation. What was the first thing I did when starting my law firm? I joined the Vegas Chamber. Over the last 12 years, the Vegas Chamber has impacted my life in countless ways, not the least of which has allowed me to build relationships with all of you. I've been a prospector, chaired Vegas Young Professionals and Business Council, and I'm a proud graduate of Leadership Las Vegas, Best You've Seen 2014. Most importantly, I've met lifelong friends through the Vegas Chamber, many of whom I consider my family. Like you, I've been scared for my business this year, relying on the Vegas Chamber more than ever for information, resources, and answers to questions that seem to change moment by moment. I've been worried for my clients and friends fighting to stay open and to keep people employed. So many businesses and nonprofits are struggling. Too many have closed their doors for good. That's why the Vegas Chamber's mission is more important than ever. While the current economic climate is daunting, we will get through it if we work together to support each other, renew our commitment to the community, and protect the entrepreneurial environment that has always fueled Las Vegas. This is the formula that has gotten us through tough times before, and it won't fail us now. As we look ahead to the future, we can find inspiration in our past. In 2021, the Vegas Chamber will celebrate its 110th year. When the Chamber was created in 1911, no one could have imagined the iconic city Las Vegas would become. At the time, it was a tiny railroad stop in the lonely, dusty desert. The economy had been decimated when a freak storm washed away the railroad lines, along with the livelihoods of many. But the business community did not give up or pack up. It bonded together, created the Vegas Chamber, and worked together to diversify the economy and build a sustainable community. Founding Chamber member James G. Givens summed up the city's grit and determination at the first ever Chamber meeting. Quote, "We cannot stand still. We go either forward or backward, and it is up to us now to enter upon a period of increased progress and activity. If all work together, all help and do their duty, there will be a measure of growth and expansion here never before experienced," unquote. And that is what we've done as a business community, again and again. When tough times have knocked us down, we get back up and dream even bigger, bet bigger. This iconic city was not preordained. Our success is thanks to an economic climate that rewards hard work and innovation and has always embraced big dreams. And here we are, 110 years later, at another crossroads. Our economy is decimated, and so many of us face an uncertain future. We need the Vegas Chamber more than ever. We need information, resources to come together to get our economy back on track, repair the damage that COVID has done to our businesses, heal our community, and to innovate, create, and together build the next great era of our city. So what's ahead for 2021? What are the Chamber's priorities, and how can we come together to collaborate, to support each other, and ensure our voices are heard? First and foremost, we need to reopen our businesses. I want to make clear that I believe all businesses are essential. They are essential to the people who own and operate them. They are certainly essential to the employees who depend upon them for a paycheck, and they are essential to rebuilding a vibrant economy. Operating at 25% capacity is not sustainable. It won't keep people employed. But reopening at full capacity won't happen until we get the virus under control. Yes, we are all tired of wearing masks and staying apart, but right now we don't have much choice. Reopening also depends on each of us supporting the local economy. Until our convention and tourism industry is once again attracting millions of visitors to Las Vegas, it's going to be up to us. Simply put, buy local. It's not just a cutesy slogan. It's crucial to our businesses and to our tax base that supports services like public safety and education. Second, we need to invest and lay the groundwork for the future, especially when it comes to workforce development. Retraining and upskilling our workforce for high-demand jobs in growing and innovative industries is a key step. In 2021, the Vegas Chamber will collaborate to expand internships and develop pathways to connect workers to the relevant skills they need for new opportunities. Workforce development is critical to expanding our economy and attracting innovators to our region. Finally, and I believe most importantly, we need to amplify our voices during the 2021 Nevada legislature. As chair, this is my top priority, as this is a make or break legislative session for Nevada businesses. The Chamber's involvement in government affairs was not why I joined the Chamber. And in fact, I'm a little embarrassed to admit I didn't even understand what it was until just a few years ago when I decided to take the Chamber trip to Carson City. Today, I can tell you that it is the #1 reason I renew my membership every year. Why? Because the Chamber's government affairs team does something I can't do myself. I didn't have time to research and interview every candidate seeking office, did you? I don't have time to read, analyze, and track the hundreds of bills that are presented each legislative session, do you? I can't afford to hire a lobbying firm, can you? I'm an attorney, yet I'm not an expert in the complexities of public policy, legislation, or the nuances of our local politics. Are you? This is why it is so important for all businesses to support the Vegas Chamber, because the Vegas Chamber watches our backs every day. The 2021 legislative session is one of great consequence. The decisions lawmakers make will impact you and me. Yes, our state has significant problems that need to be addressed, and the Chamber has a long history of working with governors and lawmakers to problem solve. But imposing more regulations, requirements, and costs on businesses struggling to stay alive is not the answer in 2021. The Vegas Chamber's government affairs team will be in Carson City every day looking out for you and me. But they need our help to tell our stories to lawmakers. Behind every business is a person who took a risk, invested all they had to stake their claim to the American dream. Job providers who often wake up in the middle of the night worried about how they will pay their employees. Later today, you will receive an email from me urging you to sign up as a Chamber advocate. Please accept this challenge to get engaged. Let the Vegas Chamber know it can count on you to be a voice for your business and for our business community. Speak up and step up when called upon. Get educated on legislative proposals through webinars and the Chamber's weekly email newsletter, The Rundown. Stay informed, get involved, and be heard. 2021 is the year Vegas stages yet another comeback. We won't be counted out. We have too many exciting things to call our own. The Vegas Golden Knights, Aces, Lights, Aviators, and the Raiders, new shows and properties on the Strip and downtown, a new convention center, an innovative underground transit system, and amazing institutions of higher education that keep setting and breaking records. Go Rebels. Like our predecessors who laid the groundwork for the growth of our dynamic city, we cannot stand still. Our innovation, creativity, and drive will bring Las Vegas back bigger, brighter, and more resilient than ever. So check your emails later, answer the call, and I look forward to working with you. Let's do this.
Thank you, Chair Bonjovi. We look forward to working with you on your vision for the Vegas Chamber in 2021. And now let's give one more round of applause to our new chair, the 2021 Board of Trustees, and the emeritus board members. We look forward to collaborating as the Chamber embarks on its 110th year. And thank you, Mayor Goodman, for doing the honor of swearing in our chair and our board today, and to all of our elected officials who joined us today. And of course, this would not be possible without all of the support of our sponsors. Once again, Eide Bailly, Hightower Las Vegas, KNPR Nevada Public Radio, the Nevada Broadcasters Association, Nevada State Bank, NV Energy, Republic Services, Vegas Golden Knights, Wells Fargo, and Winans Investment, along with our show producer, John Boyko, and the team at Structure Events. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate our new chair, Gina Bonjovi, and share the Vegas Chamber's priorities for 2021. We look forward to seeing you at Preview Las Vegas on January 21st, 2021.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for installation. Our virtual meet and greet with the Board of Trustees will begin at 12:30 p.m. via Zoom.